nestled in. We're going to chat with Rachel Boston. She's here to talk about her role in a wonderful movie called A Gift of Miracles. My co-partner here calls me both of those every day. Says I'm a gift and a miracle. See what I did there? No, you'll be able to watch this on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. It's Valentine's Day, you know.
Yeah,
I can't give myself flowers. I might as well give myself compliments.
He's fishing. He's fishing.
I'm not fishing.
You're wonderful.
Should I? Yeah, you want to switch places? Okay, I know.
Perfect. Okay. So when does the line cross between I guess a coincidence and it being a miracle?
I think to me, it's when it feels like it's come from above. It feels like it's some divine intervention. Like I had an experience. I was driving through Laurel Canyon, and both of my headlights went out, and it was dark. It was night.
Okay.
And I had no idea what to do. I've never had this happen. It was dark. There's not a lot of light way up in the canyons. It's like a little mountain, and so I pulled over, and I'm looking through my car manual, and I'm trying to figure out, like, did a fuse blow? How can I fix this? And I looked to my left, and a friend had just pulled up next to me. And I immediately was able to take me and get my car fixed. And I'm in this big city.
Out of the clear blue, she just showed up?
It was a he, but out of the clear blue, I just looked over, and there he was. And so we got to go get my car taken care of, and I was all fine.
What did you do? Just roll out in the window and said, "Oh, hi."
Hi.
You know,
I can't see. Help.
Did he know it was your car?
I mean, once he just had pulled in, so it was just a perfect. So that to me, it's a coincidence that was completely meant to be, and it felt like a miracle.
I want to tell you, I felt horrible. I got caught up putting on my cape. I wasn't able to get to you in time. I was busy saving the world from tyranny.
No, it happens.
But I would have gotten the
just headlights. I still had my brights.
In the audience while you two talk? Yeah.
Look at his face.
Just joking. So let's talk about your character in this film and what's going on.
I play a woman who's opening up to the world of miracles, and at first she's very conservative. She's very logical, and she's not open to any idea that something beyond what the human eye could see could be helping her. And she meets a wonderful man who helps guide the journey of just seeing that her mother could also be part of it. So it's about opening up and hope and faith and love.
We see that in this clip that we're about to
You
roll?
see, actually, this is the kind of the breakthrough for her, where she realizes that her life is going to have to change if she's going to make the steps forward that she needs to make.
Let's look.
Sorry about that. That was my mom. She wants me to call her to let her know I got home okay. Hey, what's wrong?
You're lucky to have a mom who worries about you. Who you can call. I've never known what that was like.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know why I'm acting this way. Getting worked up, it clouds your judgment. That's what my dad always says.
I don't think that's true. And from what I know about your mom, it doesn't sound like she would either.
Nathan, what's happening to me?
So that was very emotional. When you take on roles like that, though, does that affect you in any way? Does that bring up anything personal for you?
It does. I mean, my mother was actually in town for a little bit while we were filming this movie, so I was just so grateful, and I know how blessed I am to have family, and so this movie brought that up. But I also moved to New York when I was 17 and have lived, like, I remember the experience of just not having a social life and staying so focused on my career. And
look at you.
Oh, there's me. There's me at 17 in New York.
Your parents let you go to New York at 17?
At 17. They called me a lot.
Yeah, but didn't you didn't tell your parents, so I understood you were living on $5 a day. Did your parents know this?
Well, they were very encouraging me to follow my dreams, and they just had a feeling that I would be able to make it work. So I was very, very lucky to have that. Is there another?
There's another picture we can. Yeah, there is.
No, that was just what you said. My parents were
they
not.
were very. It was that I feel very thankful for every day. But to make a movie about family, that's what was so special.
So what is you? Do you parallel, because her journey with love and opening up her heart, is that something you connect with? Is it a gut thing for you? Is it a head thing for you?
It is. I mean, I believe in love at first sight, for sure. And I remember one of my first boyfriends, he was working on a show that I was on at the time, and I saw him from across the room, and I was like, I like him like that. And a friend of his was standing right in front of me and was like, would you like to meet him? And so that, like, just having that instinct and that feeling, I want to believe in that.
Sure.
And in this film, it happens the opposite way. Nathan has that feeling for my character, Darcy, right away. And it takes me a while to open up, but he's already completely connected. That
Right.
if he feels something, he just goes for it.
It's funny because when when people really care, they tend to flee or fight. They tend to want to be like, oh, I don't want to look at her. She's looking back at me. So what's your philosophy on that? When you saw him and you believe in first love?
Yeah, what do you
love at
want in
first
a
sight,
relationship?
Do you go to that? You gravitate towards that, or do you want to be like, oh God?
No, I do. I mean, my grandparents were married for 56 years, and they had such a beautiful, beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
And I think for them, and my grandmother talks about it. Oh, is that them? Yay, there's my grandma and grandpa. But as soon as my grandpa walked in the room and saw her, she was just, that's the one. And they, having someone that they're so filled with honesty and integrity, and so I think that's what I'm
That's what
looking
you're
for.
chasing and looking for.
Yes.
It takes a while to find those sorts of things, though, doesn't it?
It does. So you have to be patient and stay open, and that's also.
Are you at what?
I'm just hoping for a lottery ticket. That's all I want. I just want to scratch off. Look at there. There's
Stay
trust and
patient,
honesty
open
right
on
there.
that,
Right?
too.
Yeah.
But you're all open to that idea now because you've had a very busy career. You haven't really been able to concentrate on a social life or a love life.
I have been working a lot. I've been actually in Vancouver for the past 2 years filming, and so now I'm back and I've started dating again, which is really wonderful and fun.
Really? How is
You're
it?
the only one I ever
It's
heard say
great.
that. People like dating.
Well, I took a little time for myself just to kind of figure out exactly and get back in on my own path, and so now I'm.
Is it easy in today's world for you? Is it-
I'm pretty conservative. Like I like old-fashioned dating. I don't.
Which is what? Meaning you
They
wait for
actually
somebody
call
to
you
introduce you?
and
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know
instead
that
of
I
texting
can't-
you?
Yes, or the internet.
Or
I'm
a
not-
shirtless photo of them.
Right.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah? Really? Then you should delete that. I just said delete that text. I didn't. Just don't even open. Just delete. Delete. Turn your phone off. You should actually reset your whole phone. Just wipe out the whole thing. It's fine. We'll.
You need to stop now. I'm gonna take over. All right, check out Rachel's in A Gift of Miracles this Sunday on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.